Hello everybody, and welcome back to some Project Ozone 3. How you guys doing today? I hope you are doing well. So, last episode we messed around and almost finished the Twilight Forest. Still never went back looking for the Ice Queen. Matter of fact, I haven't done anything really since last episode. We're back here in the overworld. The only thing I did do is I made our Arctic armor that we were working towards, which doesn't give us much more than what we already had. You'll notice a couple things that were different. I don't know if I showed these last episode or not. I have started doing a better job of some storage around here. It is not complete. Basically, stuff that I've got seeds for are here. We are actually making Insanium Essence right now. Something that I'm going to slowly be doing. Not slowly, I don't want to do it slowly. Off camera. Let's go have a look-see. So we're here in the Void World, and I've got this thing set up. Got these growing. Of course, they're growing faster right now because I'm standing near them. But the growth themselves, it's not terrible, but we don't have anything other than the sprinklers helping them out. I'm going to work on some of that. It's not terrible. I've got diamond seeds planted, but I haven't got them going just yet. Basically, we're going to run some of these 3x3s down this way. We'll run some down this way. Just to get them away from our base to where we don't have to worry about lag issues with it. So now the sprinklers, they're pretty expensive. Well, they're expensive right now. Iron, we need a bunch of iron and then wooden slabs, which I've got iron seeds, so it's no big deal. I brought our water generator from the overworld in here. It will not just straight put into these irrigation tunnels. I had to put it into a tank and then into the irrigation tunnels, but this thing is keeping up with what we've got so far, so I'm not too worried about it. Of course, we made the plant gatherers together. This thing is not even coming close to being able to keep up with it. Plant gatherers using the Tier 0 range add-on, which is just the cobblestone one. And if we come down here, here's all the interworkings. We've got a fluid trash can set up for the sludge. I don't necessarily care about keeping it. I'm not too worried about it. Of course, we've got our power. I've got the crafter that we had in the overworld set up here running. And the only thing that we're exporting is Insanium. And why is that not pulling out and going into... I gotta check that. And then I'm going to start using these sequential fabricators for the rest of them. I don't want to keep making these crafters because they're pretty expensive. At least as far as having to go get the stuff. I mean, it's not hard to find, but these are a lot simpler to make. Just tin, copper, redstone. I mean, it's the standard stuff. Now, I don't know if we can speed these up. We'll see about it. So yeah, that's kind of what we've got going on here. Like I said, we're going to be doing, I don't know if we'll be doing everything, but we'll at least be doing the stuff that we're going to need, like essence and diamonds and gold, iron, you know, our everyday stuff. Outside of that, that is pretty much it. I still got a bunch of quests that I need to complete. I didn't complete any of them last episode, so I'm going to... We've got these. We don't have that many to complete. I've got the ones for the seeds to do here. We still don't have our night metal. That's what I've got to go back and do still. Vibrant alloy we finished. I finally made enough of that stuff, which I already done anyways. We got the one for our Arctic armor. I don't like the Arctic armor. It doesn't have enough stuff for me. And then we got all this stuff that we need to do. So our next bit of armor that we need is the tough alloy. And of course it is a NuclearCraft item, and we can actually do it through NuclearCraft, but we can also do it other ways. Tough alloy, we can do it in the smeltery. We can also do it in the alloy smelter. We need lithium ingots, and we need ferroboron, which is boron and steel, which we've got both of. We got steel, and we've got boron somewhere-ish. I really need to set this up where I can see. Thorium. Maybe I don't have any left, or I didn't use it. There is the lithium ore that we're going to need. Well, it doesn't matter. We've got boron seeds here, right there. And I can do that. And of course, can't do that. It's not a blood moon. It's alright. We got this. And for the most part, this is how I sit here and get most of the stuff that we are doing. That's electrical steel. That's not what I wanted. I want this one. So that's 9. That's going to give us 18. That's nowhere near enough. Alright, we got enough now. Now, we can put this in the alloy smelter. We can put it in there. We can get into NuclearCraft, which we're going to be doing soon. But for now, we are just going to throw it in here and let it go. How much wood do I have? We need to get some more wood in there. We'll let it go, and when we get done with this episode, we'll go back and do that. So, but this episode, we're going to work. We've kind of gotten away from... I need to, before I do that... That gives us that. That'll give us 10. We have lithium seeds, I do believe. Let's see here. Alright, we do. Alright, so I can get lithium, all we need. We've kind of gone away from some of the basic stuff that we have done. So we're going to go back and do some work with some of these earlier quests. Part of it is stuff like this right here. We've got the MagneticCraft solar panel, MagneticCraft grinder, some of this stuff. We go in here and look at the quest. I hit the wrong button. Solar panel, we need to make these electrical machine frames and a blueprint. And of course we got a bunch of blueprints in here. So solar panel is a piece of paper and quartz. What's the other one that we needed? That was the grinder. That is a diamond and piece of paper. We've got all the above. Paper. There's a piece of quartz. There's a diamond. There is our solar panel blueprint. There is that. So now for the solar panel, we need 8 electrical machine blocks. We need zinc. We're going to need fine copper wire. We're going to need that kind of copper wire, which is copper plates, which we can get pretty easy. And that's not the hammer that I need. My hammer's over here. And that's probably not going to last through this. And I've got shears in here. That's probably not going to be enough to do one of these. That'll give us 2. We need tungsten. Tungsten we've got. No, that's thorium. It's dark steel, graphite, tungsten. So we need stone and we need zinc. And zinc, I don't believe I've brought over here yet. I think that's over here. That's tungsten. There's my zinc. Oh, and we need a piece of stone. So there is 4 of the 8 that we need, so I need to do that one more again. Alright, so there is quest complete. Now, I don't know. Let's take our blueprint and let's go out here. That's pretty cool, but I don't know how much this thing actually produces. Let's do this. There's enough space here. And it's not going to pull out of. We'll have to break it again. Well, it's not working. I can't get anything to connect to it, at least as far as what we have. And anything other than that, it's probably pretty pointless. Yeah, this all runs off of MagneticCraft power, and we don't have a setup for it, so I'm not necessarily too worried about doing it. So now for our grinder, we've got that complete. Our grinder, we're going to need a bunch of stuff. We're going to need 10 machine blocks. machine blocks, zinc, tungsten, block of iron, stone. We are also going to need iron grates, which we've got made already. We're going to need corrugate iron machine blocks, which are, we're going to need striped, which is tungsten and block of iron. There's our copper coil, which is more copper and tungsten, and some more zinc, iron, and tungsten and stone. So let me get these done, and I will be back. Alright, we are back. Should have everything we need to finish the last piece, which is the striped blocks. There we go. And that should be all the above. So let's place this thing. Once again, it'll probably be something that we will not use. Especially if I can't hook up the kind of power that we're using. I'm pretty particular. That's not right. That goes there, and it looks like a machine casing on top. And then we need the grates, and I'm not sure what I did with all those. Well, I didn't have enough, but I made some more. Pretty easy to make. So there's that. Should be one more of those, and then these. And that should be it. And there we go. So of course this takes the MagneticCraft power. It's a pretty cool machine. But like I said, you can drop items in. We can make... I just had a coughing fit. With this, it makes that. We can use our ore. It'll give us chunks and gravel. We can use it to pulverize stuff. We're kind of already beyond this point. So, we don't really have use for it. But it's nice and pretty. And a matter of fact, we'll use that as our screenshot for today. So that quest is complete. So next up, we've got this thermopile, and we looked at this once before. Thermopile. So we're going to need some more zinc. We've got sulfur. We've got all kinds of sulfur. We may just about have everything else we need, except for 6 tungsten plates. And our hammer may not make it. Crap. Do I have another one laying around here somewhere? The answer to that is probably no. Alright, now we should have what we need to do this. So our thermopile is right here. There's that. We need that. And boom. There we go. Thermopile. Basically, this works much like the thermoelectric generator from Immersive Engineering. Basically, you place it down, you put cold stuff on one side, you can put hot stuff on the other side, and it will generate power. So, there you go. That's how that works. Like I said, we have, well, I have no use for it. And I hate to be that way about some of these mods. I enjoy using different stuff, but we are at a point where this stuff is really kind of pointless to use. So our next bit is a wind turbine. This basically provides power with wind, and we're going to need some tough fabric, and we're going to need to get into some hemp. Good news is I've got a hemp seed right here. And it's also going to get us our first quest in immersive engineering done. Alright, so tough fabric, we need some sticks. And I need some space in my inventory. So we need 3 of these. We got enough for 1. Alright, so we're going to need a bit more tungsten, which we've got. We need 4. We need 1 more. Alright, so that will give us our support columns. We're going to need 2 recipes of these again. So I got 1. Why is my mouse not working? So there is that. There is that. There's those. We're going to need more sulfur. Please let there be some more. There's 2. And I think I left 1 in here. I left 2 in there. And there we go. Wind turbine. Basically, you can place this down. As you can see, it's actually generating. Actually, it's not generating power, but it is collecting wind. And I don't know how much wind we need in order for it to actually generate power. This looks like it might be. That's not what I wanted to do. There we go. That way the wind's not blocked. It's generating power, but it's not actually making anything. We'll leave this here for a minute and see what it does. So, wind turbine is complete. Next thing up, we've got power transfer. We need to make copper coil and electric connector. Copper coil, I think we've already made. Maybe. No, we haven't. We need titanium and a bunch of copper wire. Alright, so we're going to need 8 of those. And we're going to need to get into immersive engineering next. I'm tired of making this stuff. So there's that. There's these. We've got titanium right there. Copper coils made. Beautiful. Next part of this is the electric connector. We need, that's easy enough, stone, iron, and copper. Copper we don't have. That we do. How do I not have a piece of iron? And there we go. We got our connectors. See if we're making any power. Now, I have no idea how this thing works. I'm not even going to act like I do, because I don't. So, but that's taken care of. Let's put some of this stuff up. And there we go. So, this quest is complete. One more quest to go. We need to make the mag battery. This thing right here. So we need medium batteries, which is a bunch of small batteries. And electrical machine blocks. We're going to need, how many of those? We've got that covered since we're not using the thing. So that's covered. We're going to need a bunch of zinc, a bunch of sulfur. Now comes the part where I got to figure out if I've got enough sulfur. There's 2. And there's a stack. We may have this. So to make the medium one, we'll need 3 mediums. So we're going to need 3 small ones. And we're out of space. And to make the medium ones, we got enough for 1. What are we out of? Zinc. Oh no. Wait, did I put, I think I put it up. Uh-oh. We might be in trouble. Nope. We're good. We are good. There we go. One more battery. There's that one. And finally, there is our battery block. Basically, this thing is power storage. So that is taken care of. And that, even though we're not using any of this stuff, that is our first mod done. We have completely finished what MagneticCraft we are going to be doing. So that is nice. Do we have, can we get rid of all this stuff in my inventory here? No. Tungsten. Zinc. What is that? Lithium. Ah, that's one thing we got to do right quick. There's our ferroboron. And this together with that makes tough alloy. I don't know if that's going to be enough. We may have to get some more. So let's get our lithium seed out here. And I'm going to get to work on that. Alright, we are back. I've got 2 of the pieces made already. So we should be able to now do that, and there is our tough alloy. And there is that quest. Oh, there it was. That one. So before we can get any farther into our armor, I've got to go back to the Twilight Force, get the more Yeti fur. We've got Steel Leaf taken care of, and I've got to get some more nightly stuff. So that part is done. So what we're going to do right quick, we've got gobs of rack. Matter of fact, I've still got 1,200. We're going to get us a couple of legendary loot crates. Because why not? Cooldown is 8 seconds on them. So let's go ahead and open this one. We got a demonically gargantuan drum full of lubricant. Of all the things that we got. Is lubricant even good for anything in this pack? Yes it is. That is a lot of emeralds that we can do. Oh, not that we need emeralds for anything. What else can we get from the Amadron tablet? Books. Oh wait, no, that's not what we want with this one. PCB stuff. Emeralds, emeralds, emeralds. Oil. Lubricant. I'm not worried about that or that. Balloons. Iron helmet. Not worried about that. So really, not much of anything. Let's do another one. Saturation. Oh, that's saturation 3 too. We got saturation 1, and we need 58 player levels. That can be taken care of. We've got XP seeds. So guess what I'm fixing to spend some time doing. That's not what I wanted to do. I don't want those seeds in there. I don't like putting my seeds in there. I like keeping my seeds separate. I made experience seeds. Light level won't work. This video has now gone off way too long. But before we go, we're going to do one more. And yes. Oh, that is great. And that's going to give us a quest complete for this one right here. So now all we need is another star seed. So what do we need for that? We need 4 nether stars. That might be doable here pretty soon, but that was awesome get. That was an awesome get. So with that, hope you guys enjoyed the episode. I thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.